Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the year again. I have to go back and look at my preseason ACC predictions, and they're not pretty. To start, we'll look at my preseason quarterback rankings, where at number one, I had Cade Klubnik, just like every other person on this entire planet. And if you do follow my content, I've been very, very, very aggressive on how I'm not a huge fan of Klubnik. I wasn't going into the season. I'm sure as heck I'm not now. But compared to the other ACC quarterbacks at the time, I liked him. That did not work out. At the two, we did have Carson Beck, just because his experience at Georgia, it trumps the entire ACC. That worked out pretty well. Three, Tommy Castellanos. Not a great season besides the Alabama game, so that's not fantastic. Four, Haynes King. Top 10 in Heisman voting. Great season. Not the best passer, but every other aspect of his game is phenomenal. And then finally at five, I had Kevin Jennings. Kevin Jennings is absolutely Kevin Jennings, and that's 100% sure. One thing that is important to include is that I did not have Darian Mensah in my top five, and that's a huge miss. Let's move on to my predicted standings, and looking at the bottom feeders, I was right about most of them, with the exception of Cal. I did not know JKS was going to come out and be that guy. I was wrong about Virginia. I had Virginia going 5-7. They almost won the entire ACC. And I was also wrong about North Carolina. I thought the Bill Belichick factor was going to be insane, and it was insanely not. And as for the champion, Duke Blue Devils, I had them going 9-3. I liked Mensah. I didn't love him. I do love him now. Love Chandler Rivers. I think they had a lot to offer, which is why I had them going 9-3. So they managed to do a worse record than I predicted and also win the ACC championship. I don't know if this is a huge win or a huge loss, so I'm putting it right in the middle as a win. At the top, I had Georgia Tech going 12-0, which was outrageous at the time, but until week 8 or 9, it had a very real possibility of happening, so I won't count that as a huge miss. I had Clemson going 9-3, which was a wild take at the time. I mean, people had him in their championship games. People had him top 3 minimum. I didn't see all the hype. I don't think Klubnik was ever that guy, and he proved me right. To finish off all of my prediction videos, I'll be making a 1 year in advance crazy prediction, and my one for the ACC is that Darian Mensah from Duke will be a Heisman finalist.